Yeah, I've always gone for Haaland in these.
I can't believe you've got Haaland. You got Haaland on the free stocks, man.
Exactly.
Unbelievable. He's going to bag you loads of goals, isn't it?
Beginner's luck, Lee. That's
is.
beginner's luck.
And Sheffield United are on the attack on this right-hand side, trying to whip it in, but it is blocked by Denny Stokes. But Barker is battling. I think Sheffield United also have got a couple of debutants as well. They've signed 2 Evertonians this week as well, so they're in the squad. Very much looking forward to Poppy Pritchard from the bench. Being excited by her by a few years, and she's on the bench, and I'll be interested to see if she plays on the wing or up top. But that girl has pace to burn.
She has. She performed really well when she played for Sturm Sestra against us, home and away. She scored 2 whirlies, Lee, like when you were down Durham, but which is great to see. But nice to have another local Geordie back in the ranks, and it'd be nice to see when she comes on, like what Lee said, right or front. She's gonna be dangerous. She's gonna score goals.
Yeah, spot on. So if you drop us a massive like, that'll be absolutely wonderful for you. We will have a little look. Let me know that the audio is fine. Joe said it's not, but please let me know because the audio should be fine. Maybe just with the ad potentially. But Barker has played in. She's on the left side. She clips it. Keep her safe. It's come back to Jazz McQueen. Somehow she hasn't scored.
Oh, how?
How's she not scored there?
How did she not score there? She should try to be. She just tried to siphon it. She should just be blasting that in the bottom corner. Great play again by Newcastle. Bought her down the left, crossing it in. Keep her palmed it in straight to Jazz McQueen. She should be hitting that first time. She decided to take a touch and try to walk it in rather than putting it first time.
Really scored. She's 3 yards out.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, she should have scored, to be fair. So that's a golden chance for Newcastle to get off the market early and not being taken by Jazz McQuaid. But Newcastle, obviously, that's a chance very on. It's a sign of things to come to, hopefully.
Exactly. That's what it is. The lasses are just like, it's 6 minutes in, just jostling for the first 10 minutes, just see the grip that's it. So, good start by both teams. Both not yet playing for a point, and they both won 3 points.
Well, Sheffield United are more desperate, aren't they? Because they're
battling Portsmouth to stay in the league.
Yeah, the further down the table is Newcastle, obviously being very strong in the transfer market. Do keep an eye out on our vlog because we do have a few people, of course, from the vlog, your usual faces like Dave, Lorraine. We've even got Adam Mackman next to us from Nova Radio.
Hello, folks.
Yeah, you're not in shot, like we'll have to come a little bit closer in, but where Dale's head is. But yeah, we've got all these little Bernie's in here. I think Bernie's not allowed to drum in, apparently. I think that's made headline news.
Yeah.
But we've got quite a few of us. I would probably say there's at least 500 Toon fans here, at least. There might be even more as well. Got to give Sheffield United credit for playing at Bramall Lane, says Damo. I agree with you totally as well. How can I live stream this, says Olivia. I don't know if it is actually live streamed. There was talk that Sheffield United might put it on. There is cameras, 2 cameras to my left, but we've moved out the way in case one of us says something a little bit that we shouldn't say.
What he means, Chad, he means me. He means me.
Swear. What if I swear? Or if I go, oh, what a fucking goal, like I normally do. What a fucking goal, top of my voice. And then the camera picks it up behind us.
But it's normally me, guys. It's normally me. That's why we did it for many reasons.
You're normally criticising the player, aren't you? Then I've got to cut you out. Well, no names mentioned.
Well, I used to, but now I've learned. That's the way of learning. I was a beginner of all this, guys.
Sheffield United are on the attack out on this left-hand side, up against Leah Cataldos, just cutting in. Played it to the edge of the box, and it's a bit of a wayward pass, but it's picked up by Katie Barker. Yeah. So, do keep an eye on, as I say, the vlog coming later on tonight when I get back in, which will be really, really fun. It's a lot more fun. Barker's been...
That was like manhunt. That was like woman handled down to the ground there.
I see how you corrected yourself.
Yeah, I know. It's a habit you can't use. But Sheffield are on the attack now.
Wardrobe. I just called
Wardrobe. You got first mistake. Wardrobe now.
Wardlow's done well.
Wardlow, it's Wardlow, not Wardrobe. But
yeah, it'd be interesting to see how
comedy guys. We're doing it for comedy values as well.
I wonder how she gets on today playing. Probably she didn't expect to play a centre back, to be honest with you, when she first signed, but we'll see.
Their old team as well.
She'll
know everyone, of course, and know their strengths and weaknesses, won't she?
Good shout, very good shout against the former side. She's just literally been recalled from Sheffield United, Chelsea, and obviously we've signed her. So,
which is a great signing.
It is. It's a very good signing. We'll see.
Two great signs for Newcastle. Obviously, Poppy Pritchard, she is on the bench. She will make an appearance today, which I'm really looking
I'm
forward
going to
to.
be excited about that because she's absolutely quality. She's unreal. And obviously all of our family will be absolutely out of the moon. We did ask, we can't say it on record, but we did ask Sue about any potential transfers, and one that might be pictured if you've done your homework. What we can probably tell you is that I think that's pretty much a done deal, to be honest with you. But she has said that the transfer window hasn't opened yet. So,
Hasn't closed yet, Lee.
yeah, hasn't closed. Yeah, keep me right there. Hasn't closed. So it might see one or two.
It's normally the other way around. Lee normally corrects me.
Corner comes in.
Oh!
What a chance for Sheffield United. Corner come in from the right-hand side towards where the way end is, where the men's way end is. And it's a free header, and she's headed out of the bar.
Peter Hutt, this is Newcastle in Sheffield. We're nowhere near Chelsea.
Yeah. Come on, Chelsea. I like it. I think that was, if I'm not mistaken.
Is that for the signing? From
no, I was trying to see who headed it. Was it Monique Robinson, I think?
Yeah.
Or maybe Satara Murray. It's one of those. I think it was Murray, actually.
Thanks, Joe. It's once in a blue moon, but I'll take it.
Yeah, Joe Kenja, a.k.a. Minstrel.
Minstrel.
Chocolate Minstrel.
You'll take that. You'll take that one. It's great. It's great to see you on the chat, Joe. Shame you're not here. It's not the same without you, bud.
Who's keeping possession mostly? I'd probably say
Sheffield.
50-50, would you say?
Just at Sheffield at the minute, but the lasses are getting into it, so it's more even at the minute.
We're only 11 minutes into the half, and Newcastle fans are starting to sing there a little bit. We do have a couple of the Newcastle team just to my left, which is the analysts. We've got Cragsy and Aaron are further down by the pitch. Amber Keegan-Stock just bursting through centre midfield. Now she's looking for options. She's trying to play in heels with the pace, but it's probably not the right pass. She did have Sibley free, but Cataldo's now picked it up on this right-hand side near the box, out wide now to Sibley, who's going to try and look for options. She's coming inside. She needs options. Is that a free kick? Referee say no. Sheffield United do counter, and this should be quite easy for Wardlow, and it's back to Claudia Bourne. Was that the wrong pass?
Yes, it was the one pass. If she gives it a slight second, Katie Barker should have gone. Should have played Katie Barker in, and Katie Barker could have crossed it in. And obviously, we're going to give a little shout out to the little mascot as usual. That is Emmy.
Hello, Emmy, if you're watching.
It'd be great to see you next week, Emmy. If you're at the Kingston Park against Portsmouth.
Your dad smells of poo poo. So Sheffield United
heard anything else about? Jinky. Obviously, if you did your homework, you did see some pictures of Freya Gregory in the Newcastle shirt.
No, I didn't say the name. So I'm not getting into trouble.
I'm just saying what Jinky said. Jinky said about Freya Gregory, but it's been pictured on there, Shaz. It hasn't been announced or official. So at the minute in time, she's not a Newcastle player.
Officially, anyway. So, anyways, off that subject before we get into trouble. McFabulous Sheffield United. Haha, she loved that. Yeah, brilliant. Good to see little Emmy. And if you are watching, whatever you're watching on your devices, your mobiles, your laptops, whatever, if you can drop us a like whilst you're watching this, we'll be going a very, very biased commentary, put it that way. There's no favouritism to Sheffield United at all.
Lovely ground, though. It's a lovely ground.
First time you've been here?
Yeah, it's the first time I've been here, and it's a lovely ground. Obviously, it's been here for ages, like the old pillars in there, but it's a really nice ground.
I have a 100% record here. So let's keep that up.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely keep it up there.
So I think Adam's just said as well.
Ian has said, any news on Potts, Watt, Body, Kelly and Lumsden?
Potts is a couple of weeks, I believe, but with the rest of those, we'll ask Becky full time.
You'll find out at the interview.
What's the injury, so do keep an eye on the vlog. We'll bring that to you later with the injuries, so hopefully it's not too long, because we've had to name 2 goalkeepers once more on the bench. And we've had a replacement.
Deanna Cooper.
Amber Keegan-Stock, look at that, just bursting through. Unreal. Shania Hale's on this right-hand side this time with her left foot looking for options. She's played it back to Cataldo, who's going to burst forward here, and she's got options to her right, but she's handed it off the Sheffield United midfielder. Greenwood, lovely ball to Shania Hales, now in this number 10 position. Passes it to McQuaid, who's looking for options. Played it out right now to Lewis Joel, who's now played it short to Sibley on this near the byline. Is that a corner? It is throw-in. The tune. It is. it is a throw-in to the tune. Joe's in the comments. We have an exclusive interview with Mika Richards coming
Big Mix
coming to the channel in the next day or two, so stay tuned for that. And
I don't know how he managed it. Like, I don't know. I thought Big Mix.
can you imagine those two in a room together?
No, I don't want to. Shania Hills.
Shania Hills, great turn and shot, and goalkeeper has palmed that away. That's a good effort. She made that. See the difference. We've had this debate with Amy Andrews and Shania Hills. Shania Hills can do that on her own. Makes a chance. And that's McQuaid who's picked the ball up on this left flank now, and she's pulled it back to Demi Stokes, who's going to drive back down the byline. She has his crosses at low, and Sheffield United half clear, but it's come back to McQuaid, who squared it to Stobbs, who's looking for option. Stobbs
good turn.
has played in back to Hills, back to Lewis Joel. This is a lot of possession by Newcastle. Simply first time cross, and that'll spin out for a corner. But I was saying, Hills can do stuff like that on her own.
Yeah, definitely. She can just make a chance just like that, and that was going top corner. So credit to the goalkeeper. Good save.
Susie Coke bottle. Joe Kenja. Remember looting away?
Oh, this is what you're missing, Joe. And free tea, and free coffee. You're missing out. No food though. No hot food though. So.
Daz, thank you very much. Big love to you as well. Thank you for that as well. Appreciate that. Some of the substitutes are warming up and they're getting a round of applause. Poppy Pritchard, Amy Andrews. I can't even see the other one. Can't see that far, do you?
I hate the short corners. I hope we've got to get rid of it.
Demi Stokes is going to take on the right, so it's going to be an in-swinger. In it comes.
It's dangerous.
It's flicked on by Sheffield United. Can't, and had the cleared. They start picking the ball up on the edge of the box. And they've got a free kick.
Come on, ref.
And the rest of the substitutes have joined them as well. Over on our left-hand side. So
no, there's no Dr. Pepper, Joe. It's only Fanta or Zero Coke. Or
water.
Or for you, Joe, we'll get you some water.
Or some water. All of our fans are to our left. We've got the Sheffield United fans just in front of us, just below us. We're up in, I wouldn't say up in the gods, but think of the top of the East Stand. If you have back row of the East Stand, that's probably the view that we've got currently at the minute. Maybe a tad higher. There's a water break. Dale's going to talk for the next bit because I like to film this bit.
Yeah, they're just having the water breaks. Both teams just accumulating the first 17 minutes in. Becky should be happy with the performance from the Lasses so far. They haven't dominated it. It's been an even game, but the Lasses are getting into it a lot more. We're getting a lot more chances down the left and down the right. Just they're not panicking at all. They're just more composed, seeing what weaknesses Sheffield Lasses have got at the back, so they can just exploit that and get some goals. Which is good to see. Good chances. We really should be 1-0 up as Jazz. The chances. Yeah, but the most important one was Jazz. She should just hit that first time, and that would have been 1-0. But it's good to see, like, because sometimes like teams down the bottom they struggle, like when they're down there and they know they gotta get points, they're more like panicking. But Sheffield I
think we'll take a point. I mean, we heard on the tannoy before one of the kids being in.
Yeah.
One of the kids said that
Sheffield United are going to win 5-0 against the Lasses. Yeah, 5.
Yeah.
If that happens, I'll eat my own hat.
I've just spotted Harriet, photographer, down here on our right hand side as well. All the club photos, of course, will be coming later as well. Formation we're playing, it's 4 at the back, and it's a 4-2. Well, it's a 4-3-3 effectively, or you can call it a 4-2-3-1-2, whichever one we're looking at.
Yeah,
depends where you sit. For me, it's a
4-3-3. Yeah, 4-3-3.
But I also as well, I just want to say thank you everyone for pushing and liking all of the stuff on NFTV Extra, and the football is live. When there is a break and play, you'll see me get out this bad boy, and that's because I can film stuff that go out of play.
Amber, yet again. Sorry, Lee, for interrupting there. Amber, yet again, just when she's driving, got the ball. She's a
battler, isn't she?
She's a battler, and like she carries the ball.
I forgot about your tea. Oh, no, and Joe as well.
It's going to be freezing cold now.
No, it's actually kind of warm still.
It's still warm.
Still kind of warm, man.
Jesus, you've had that for about like 45 minutes.
I kind of drink like red hot drinks. I
can.
Do you know, like some people get in the bath when it's red hot?
It's got to be like kind of like between lukewarm.
I kind of get in when it's red hot. Can't drink red hot drinks. Other than that, how coffee makers make it, and they can drink and all that because they're They're brilliant, aren't they, Joe?
Newcastle are on the attack again. Cataldo just over the halfway line, just looking for some passes there. Great in Amber carrying the ball yet again, looking for passes there.
The
An early
right
cross. What a
That's
ball!
a great cross.
Oh,
Katie
just
Barker has stretched her leg, got a little touch on it, but if she had a bit of a stronger touch, that's in the back of the net, Dale.
yeah, definitely just over the top. But yet again, it's just great play by Amber. She saw the run of Katie Barker and just a lovely floated ball in. But yet again, just shows Newcastle are they're not yet playing for a
Sheffield
point.
United are on the attack here on this left-hand side. She's up against Leah Cataldo's won the ball really well there. Brilliant defended by Cataldo. And again, twice she's done that. That is brilliant play by Cataldo. And she was up against Eva Butler there. As the blades come down on this right-hand side now, playing just on the edge of the box. And the ball's gone back to the right back. We'll ask a couple. The score is still currently 0-0, Martin. I don't think hot drinks right off. Like, there's a standard tea and coffee though. Yeah, we've got tea.
They've got that posh coffee. I can't pronounce it. Like D what?
I think Adam's the drink of that, aren't you, Adam?
Derek, but I didn't drink that. Like.
See, but Joe would, because he's a trade at the Costa, really, guys. He drink any expensive coffee.
And it goes back to Claudia Moon. There was a question about Demi Stokes there from Reese. Do you think Demi Stokes signing has helped to encourage the other WSL players to consider Newcastle as legitimate? Yes, I do. I think that was a really... I'll come back to that. As Sheffield United are on the edge of the box, she's gone past two players, she has a shot. It's been deflected and Hannah Greenwood will pick it up. Yes, I think the signing of Demi Stokes was a statement signing. It was like, wow, we've just got a Lioness, Newcastle United. That's incredible. And I think the Willen, like Poppy Pritchard's come down, Wardlow's come down, another player's about to come down who's been out on loan. So yeah, I think that you'll see more of it in the squad. It's getting stronger and stronger. I'm very excited by the signings, and hopefully there's one or two more. One more to come before the end of the window. And Kali, if I pronounced that right, I'll give this one to Joe.
Is that for the men
I'll
or
give
the
this one to
women?
Joe. I can't need Joe. No.
You calling this Joe?
I've just seen Joe's.
Joe.
I've just seen Joe's comment. Do you think we should sign a striker for permanent? Oh, Claudia Moore's come out of the box. I think she's a little bit fortunate. She needs to get back in goal as Sheffield United square it. And
Oh, great.
Has picked it up. What happened there, Dale? Was that a bit slow from the keeper, Claudia?
Yeah. We're being sloppy
again.
now. This is...
And Lewis Scholes picked the ball up and won it back and hit on Sibley's head. And Sheffield United will probably get encouraged by this little spell where they've forced Claudia Moore to come out, and as Newcastle do pick up a free kick. What's the tad slow there?
Yeah, she was a tad slow, but that's a warning. That like Sheffield United there just give that's a warning shot. Like they may be second bottom, but they're not here to just pick up a point or anything. They're here to gain points to stay in the league. So that's a warning shot, and hopefully the lasses pick up on that.
Yeah, it was a warning shot, especially when we haven't scored and we didn't take the chances. And do you think we should sign a striker permanent? Well,
is that for the men's or the women's?
Well, it's a women's stream, so.
Well, we've had the women's stream and they're talking about the men's as well.
So I would say go for the women. But Pritchard might be that. You never know.
Yeah, we've got cover. We've got Heels. We've got Andrews. We've got Poppy Pritchard. Bogart can go up front there, so we don't need another striker.
Joe said, "Return of the Adam the Mac man."
Return of the Mac. Return of the Mac.
Yeah,
because he's here because poor Jeff, Uncle Jeff is still in his pajamas. Everybody.
Yeah, I'm just a bit under the weather at the moment.
Love you, Jeff.
What number is that? It's number
6.
20 coming off the field. Who is it? It's 20. It's Sibley. Will be replaced by what number's that? Number 6.
Bless him, the best thing is Adam going to come to your defence, Jeff?
No, he's loving it.
Oh, no comment.
Just about there.
Ooh. Back to the game.
Right hand side, looking for options. She's going to play this to Sibley. Who's playing, trying to look. Well, she was looking for the 1-2 there with Lewis Joel come back to Cataldo.
Get the binoculars.
Get the binoculars out. Yeah,
Joel.
Yes,
oh, that's right in the face.
United. That's Maria Faruja. I'm
not even going to pronounce. I'm not even going. Am I going to pronounce that? Because I'm not going to get into trouble.
Yeah, Maria Farouja, because you can tell by our boots and our socks. They're like Lizzie bodies. Our socks are dead low. Good play by Cataldo on this right-hand side to play it in Sibley. Gets the crossing low. Sheffield United should clear.
Cataldo again.
Cataldo's picked the ball in. I think she's had a good start, Cataldo, to be fair.
She has. And remember, guys, she's just literally like about a month just come back from injury.
Oh, nice back heel. Good idea. Hannah Greenwood, battling ram. Gets the ball out of play.
You have got like the old-fashioned centre-backs, is like Greenwood and the anchor.
None of the centre-backs are real centre-backs, really.
Question: Who is your personal favourite and second midfielder? Mine's going to be Alicia Body number 2 and Amber Stubbs number 1. What's yours, Lee? I'll get yours in a minute, Adam. Who is your personal favourite first and second midfielder?
Number 1, Emma Kelly. Number 2, Jazz McQuaid.
I do like Emma Kelly.
That's Adam's.
A football ability. That is. Correct yourself in case someone clipped that up.
Yeah, Joe.
I think she's brilliant on the ball, technician. I do like Emma Keegan-Stobbs' drive. I think we've got a lot of talent midfielders. I'd like to say Jazz play a little bit further forward at times to create magic like she did last weekend.
Yet again, Amber trying to send off heels there, pushing.
Oh, I don't know where she was going there.
It wouldn't have been offside, Adam. It wouldn't have been offside because the Sheffield United player hit that ball. So if Katie Barter picked that up there, it wouldn't have been offside. See, I'm learning, everybody. I'm learning.
Ellie Jones has signed for Sheffield United. Notice that is correct. 2 Evertonians have signed for Sheffield United this week. Correct, Kev?
Joe, who is your personal favourite midfielder? First and second. Oh,
and I thought for a second, a 50-50, that simply would have won that.
Oh,
but she hasn't, unfortunately.
Oh, good challenge.
Barker's trying to battle back in the 10th.
Then Amber again.
That was a foul, but the referees allowed play on to continue. And Cataldo's got ahead to that to stop the defence, and Newcastle regained possession.
How ref. Good.
Simply's just megged. That was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Right in front of us. Brilliant.
It's a good game. 26, coming up to 27 minutes in. It's not all one-way traffic like everyone would have thought.
I think we need a goal soon.
Yeah.
I think
the longer it goes on, Sheffield can go, you know what, we can nick this.
They'll get more and more encouragement as the game goes on.
What do you think of the first 27 minutes in, Adam?
Been scrappy. I thought we started off quite strongly the first 5 minutes or so. Sheffield United then had that spell of about 10 minutes where they had a couple of half chances. And it was kind of been to and fro since then. We had a really good chance. I think if Katie Barker hadn't cut her toenail, she would have got on the end of that and put that one in when she was flying through the air. And I think as well their captain, Satara Murray, just crossed into with that header and it just got off the top of the head. If she'd got behind it, and she probably would have got it on target. But a couple of half chances, both teams have gone close-ish. But it's looking like a goalless draw right now.
Back to you, Lee.
Thanks. Just sorting on my phone out so I can see Sheffield United's lineup. So
the score's still 0-0, Colton.
Still 0-0 indeed for you. This was of course, with the women's watch-alongs. They're very much. I did build it last night. We are live on Newcastle Fans TV. We're live on NFTV Extra. We're live on Newcastle Fans TV Twitch, and we're live on the Football is Live. But it's very last minute because it all depends on the stadium's Wi-Fi. And the Wi-Fi here is very, very good. Lewis Jones has won a 50-50. She's been pulled back, and she's won a free in a dangerous area on this right-hand side, which will be across. It's too far out to have a shot.
Joe says when he see you typing, he goes straight to WhatsApp.
Why?
When I see Lee typing, I go straight to WhatsApp. So obviously the women.
It's normally a voice note.
Yeah, Joe, talking about WhatsApp. Last Sunday when we were at the FA Cup against Nottingham Forest, I was watching it on Newcastle app. All I heard was you, Joe. That's all I could hear you on that app. With the commentators, and I heard you screaming in the background. That's twice.
To Newcastle, and it's going to be coming from the right-hand side. It's going to be Demi Stokes with the in-swinger. In it comes. Sheffield United haven't cleared. It's fallen to Stobbs, who's trying to have one, have a shot, and it's come to McQuaid, who's going to curl one.
And it's straight
into the hands of the goalkeeper. What have I dropped? Drop some McDonia. My inhaler. My nasal inhaler, that is. I don't smoke.
I just expected to be Joe do this. I'm a little.
That's what I have for my nose. I've got very hard breathing in my nose. Helps us sleep better.
Joe just put, haha, what can I say? He's a little passionate. Joe.
So, what else we got on show here? We've got some grapes. We've got grapes going on in the place.
I've got some flapjacks in my bag.
Dale's gone for the healthy option.
See, I mean healthy. Healthy, everyone, for 2025.
Not the grapes, though.
I'm not a big fan of grapes. I would say 50-50, Joe.
Half an hour we are in to the game so far. Sheffield United nil, Newcastle United nil. Last time I was here, I seen us win 8-0. The men, that is. So hopefully a repeat performance or even half of that would be lovely.
I would just even take a 1-0 win.
Probably the way the game's gone, and I'll probably take that. I'll take that as well, to be honest with you.
Home game, isn't it? 'Cause that was.
We won 2-0.
Yeah, it's scrappy, wasn't it? And
Yeah,
they
it's.
actually coming back into it in the second half.
Yeah, we did win earlier.
Yeah, I thought the same. I thought the same, Jinky. I thought since Sheffield are down at the bottom, it'll be an easy win. But
however, we have had the best two clear chances through Jazz not scoring and Hales turning and forcing the keeper into the saves. They've only really had a moment where they're 1-on-1 and they've gone very wide with the goalkeeper, but it wasn't a shot on target.
And the header. And the header just over.
Yeah, but it's really clear cut. I think I was great ball by. No, it's not. Oh, it's ping pong off the centre back. Which is Izzy Hobson there. As Newcastle are on the right hand side with Lewis Joel trying to cross it in. Hobson's got ahead to that as well. A little flick, great little play there. That was fantastic.
Maybe the lasses should it'd be nice to switch it from going right, then sometimes on the left, because we all got scored on the right side, and Sheffield have just noticed that, and then they're just closing down a lot more on the right hand side as Sibley's now being through now, going.
Sibley's on this right hand side, low ball, and she's won herself a corner after deflecting off Izzy Hobson.
Would it be? Do you think that as well, Lee? Newcastle should be going on the left and the right, try and go on both flanks rather than just try and go on the right, because
we are coming down here quite a bit in the moment, aren't we?
Yeah.
We need to get the crosses in a little bit quicker for me,
and
quicker. Get it in quicker. But we'll see. Well, I think our squad depth will come into play in the second half because we've got options on the bench, even though we've got injuries. Newcastle still have some options there.
Here comes Bernie with a chant. Every time we have a corner, Joe knows what I am about to say.
On your heat.
Exactly.
Demi Stokes will whip this in from the right-hand side. It's been paused because there's a bit of scuffle just in front of the goalkeeper there.
All I can say to that, Kevin, is we're in talks about that player.
Demi Stokes on the right-hand side will whip this in with her left foot. Got her left hand up, in it comes. It's floated. So we've got the near post, and Sheffield United half clear. Barker's picked the ball up on the right hand side, back to Demi Stokes in an unusual right wing position from the corner. And Newcastle do have a throw in, and Barker's wanting to take it quickly.
Is this one for Cherry?
And Cataldo has the ball back to Barker. Nice little footwork. She's got a lot of opposition players here, but Newcastle win. Another throw in closer towards this corner flag on the right hand side. I keep asking about Freya. Who? Freya Gregory. Well, there's a lot of speculation. There's one or two photos that might be out there. That's what we can say.
But it hasn't been finalised.
Mark on this right hand side. Trying to dribble her way through past the defence. She has. She's got to whip this in. She has whipped it in. Ooh. It's dangerous. It's McQuaid.
Oh, just over. But yet again, good pressure.
By Barker. Brilliant that by Barker.
It is indeed. She was my player of the season last season.
She's got a high five of Izzy as she ran past her there. So Barker on the right hand side, beat her player, whipped it in, bouncing ball. The blades couldn't clear, came to McQuaid on the edge of the box, and she's fired over. So that was probably a harder chance to control because that was bouncing. High presser by Newcastle.
That's great to see.
4 against 3 there. The blades struggling. It's a bit miscommunication from Sheffield United's defence, and Newcastle picked up a generous corner, hard work, high pressing. That's what it does.
It exactly. High pressing makes panicking.
Aye, about there, Dale.
about there. Yeah, it's just about pressing and then just making mistakes. And we've got a corner now. It's nice. I'm happy Becky switched Katie from striker to left wing because she's been phenomenal.
Laura said, "Is this one for Jerry?" Bernie has just literally just said that. Just literally just said that. Short corner to Joel, back to Demi Stokes, who's going to shoot.
Oh, corner.
It's deflected, and it's another corner. This is a lot of pressure from Newcastle at the minute. Ellie Jones, 14, Sheffield United. She's on the bench, isn't she, Ellie Jones? Yeah, she is. How's Charlotte doing so far? She's done all right. I don't think she's been tested greatly, to be honest with you. And I'd like to say Jazz Lighting on the edge of the box, ready for cutback. She's just literally done that, Michael. But in short corner, Demi Stokes to Lewis Joel, who whips it in. Barker flicks it up, and that will go for a goal kick.
Yep. Goal
Bit of pressure though, the last 5 minutes though.
It is though. It's good to see. It's good to see the lasses do the high press, because once they do the high press, it's dangerous. As we saw some games, the high press just is incredible. But like sometimes we've changed formation again, Lee. I think it looks like a 4-5-1.
Still the same. 4 at the back, Amber sitting in front. I think what we've done, we've pushed
4,
Jazz.
4-1-3.
I think we've pushed Jazz and Lewis a little bit 10 yards further forward. And it seems to be working a little bit there.
Still 0-0, Barry.
Because we've got a lot of possession and a couple of chances in the last 5 minutes, yeah.
10 minutes to go before half time.
Joe Kenja was a guest on Nova Radio the past week, wasn't he? How did Joe get on?
Very good. You know, Joe brings a lot of energy, doesn't he?
I think the women have got the right weight and with the league like.
Yeah, he introduced himself singing away with a football chant, but that is great having him on. Talks a lot of sense, and yeah, he's welcome back anytime. I think people want to listen to it. That is out there. You can listen to it back on. You go to Nova Radio Northeast website, and I think it's called Listen Again. You can just select it on the Wednesday show, women's football show, and he's on there. It's a 2-hour segment. It's on every Wednesday, so if you can't catch it live, you can listen to it back.
Or you can listen to my WhatsApps if you want.
Yeah,
that's a 2-hour show.
Yeah, there you go. But no, check it out. Always good to hear from Joe, isn't it?
Joe going 2 hours. Did he see he had to go? Did he see he had to go for a coffee at any stage? No. Oh my God! He lasted with.
About 9 o'clock, and he was on.
He's stroking his ego here, Adam. Didn't do that.
Wow, Joe without a coffee.
Probably had a few before. Drop the lead.
Lee, that was a brilliant impression. Like me, talks a lot of sense. That's a first. He still probably wasn't after me. Yeah, Big Meeks is amazing. Newcastle have now got a throw-in with Leah Cataldo. Just looking for options.
It's a long throw. Heels is holding it up with our left. What's wrong with
offside? Offside. I thought you can't be offside off a throw-in.
It's foul throw.
Foul throw.
A foot over the line, I think.
Well, I was going to say you can't be offside from a throw-in.
It was absolutely, by the way, everyone. You'll see it on my vlog this morning. So it was 10 minutes to de-ice my car. It was freezing this morning with the ice and everything. De-icing the car and everything. And it really, it's probably only, I mean, it's still a bit of a chill in the air now. It's still a bit chilly, like, up here.
Your feet are kind of cold.
It is a bit cold, like, isn't it?
It is.
Invest in the snood.
I have barely calmed down.
Get a snood. Newcastle pin them in. Heels on this right-hand side. Plays it back to McQuaid. She's looking for options. She's going to probably play this back to Cataldo. Is she going to do it? She has.
Lucky.
But Newcastle are getting a lot of joy on this right side for the last 10 minutes.
Would you like a photo of my mince and dumplings with tatties? Come on, the lasses.
A couple of people have mentioned what do you think of the Poppy signing, and Simon will sign Poppy permanently. I think it's a brilliant signing. I think all of our family support the tune. She's from 15 miles up the road from the city centre. They're all Toon fans. Should be buzzing. Jolie. And will we make it permanently?
Yes.
I don't know. It depends on Man City and where Newcastle are as well.
I would love
her to sign it. I think she'll be a star. As Farouz has picked the ball up on this edge of the box, she's looking for options. She's going to hit this, surely. She has. Oh, she's hit the bar. She has hit the bar. Stops, heads away. The Queen kind of clear. Cataldo half clears. Barker will pick the ball up. and Sheffield United have picked the ball back up in there towards the centre backs with Hobson. But Farouja cut in there, Dale. We knew that she was going to have the shot. She did. I don't think the keeper's got a touch, and she's cannon off the ball.
It is at the minute. That's more. That is more warning signs, and she had loads of time. She had no one was pressing, but great play. That was about 25 yard shot.
It's a warning sign. You know,
They're not.
if you keep giving them chances.
Yeah, it was airborne, and she couldn't have got any higher. But she just hit it perfectly and just lifted it over close outstretched hand.
Simply batting in this right back position and playing it forward to Cataldo. She's just megged that defender. That's not a free kick to me. You got to be stronger, Cataldo. As Barker's picked the ball up and she will clear, and Hobson will pick the ball back up on the halfway line.
Becky is not happy.
Becky's barking orders to push up. She's telling them to get out. Hobson's cannoned the ball off Sibley. Barker's picked the ball up. McQuaid's now taken over. She's going to run down this left-hand side, and unfortunately can't get to Heels. Sheffield United have the ball back.
Which player is likely to score
McQuaid
at the minute?
2 already.
Yeah.
If it's, I would say, I can't pronounce her surname.
Farouja.
Yeah, I think she'll probably end up scoring for Sheffield if they get a goal.
Well, we've got to put a ball in the back now. Again, if you didn't take your chances, it will come back and haunt you. You know that. And then Wardlow has picked the ball up, number 24, making her debut, strangely, as Adam said earlier, against all of our teammates that she basically knew 2 weeks ago. Crazy.
Would you not think that's odd going to your all
especially for your first game? Yeah, it's not always ideal, is it? But we got friends on that team as well. So
to Lewis Joel.
Yeah, that's true.
Start the season, didn't it?
True, it was, wasn't it? Yeah. And then obviously one of Poppy's first games will be away at Palace, won't it? In the cup. So it's funny how it works out, isn't it?
Has she played for Palace in the FA Cup though? No, right. So
Palace in the WSL, so I don't think they came into it until the last round. By which time I think she'd already been called back, hadn't she?
Hopefully. Please let us know if you know Joe. Do some homework.
Because that's what me and Lee were talking about in the car on the way down, going, which would be illegible.
I thought that in midweek.
Sibley plays the ball and it's unfortunately gone to Sheffield United. Eva Butler's picked the ball up and she's been fouled by Leah Cataldo. So Butler fouled her.
I think this is the first time I've saw the lasses be frustrated about because I don't think they're expected.
You're right, Kev. Sibley can't play against Palace as their player. This is good play by Butler. Coming in and out. She's going to have a shot. She's laid off. Perugia's blocked by Wardlow. Bit of pressure here by Sheffield United on this left-hand side. Ball's come back in. And, Hannah Greenwood's cleared for a throw-in. So this is probably Sheffield United's best spell at the minute, the last few minutes. 42 minutes in, we are closing in on half-time.
Yeah, Joe's saying Poppy can't play for her.
Yeah, Wardlow can't play for us in the cup. Yeah, she plays.
Poppy can play as long as it's not against. Poppy can play as long as it's not against Man City.
Michael's gone out and says 65% possession for the lasses. Just looking at Becky now in talks with Claire Ditchburn, just on the touch line there, having a chat with tactics and maybe what to say at half time, what can we change and so on. She's in discussion just in front of us down there. As Newcastle start to build an attack from Barker, just inside our own half, outside the boot to Shania Hills. Do you want to say more of Shania Hills? I know she's had that chance.
Yeah,
been in the game
we've been going down the right and not trying to watch our runs or anything like that. We're going down the right and trying to cross it in, but for Hills, just got the pace on there. Just try and watch out for a movement away from the defender and try and play out behind.
Yeah, Barker, halfway line, plays the ball forward. Poor past that, actually, but she's picked the ball. She's lovely. She's got the ball back. Demi Stokes, lovely little footwork. Is that going to reach Hales? It hasn't, unfortunately. And it should be picked up here by Hannah Greenwood, who's played it back to Amber Keegan-Stubbs in the centre midfield, driving forward, as she always does. Plays it to Jasmine Quaid.
One more.
And she's played it short to Lewis Joel, who turns and has a shot. It is blocked. And Stubbs has picked the ball back up. Is she going to have a pop? She is.
It's in.
Ooh,
just wide.
A few yards wide there from Stubbs, but sometimes you've just got to have a pop from the distance. Seen Perugia earlier, she hit the bar.
In my opinion, Joe should have played that 1-1 on the right rather than going for the goal there, because there was no way she was going to get that shot straight off. It was always going to be blocked straight away. But yet again, it's a good match. It's a really good match. Both teams are going for it.
It's tight. Like I think we've had the better. I think we will still say that we've shaded it. However, guys, coming up at half time, we're just going to play some music so we can have a breather. We're going to go downstairs, get a coffee and that. So you'll hear some music at half time, but do stay with us. And if you are watching, Howard, drop a like. Come on,
John.
Remember,
come on, like.
Just underneath me, scan me, and get 5 free loan stocks this Jamie Bug. I got Alfie Inga Holland.
Exactly.
Did you? Alfie Inga Holland?
Yeah.
You weren't listening to him?
Well, I got Haaland. So I heard Haaland.
Erling Holland.
I got.
Alfie Inga Holland is dad.
Well, you never know. You could pick him and all. You never know, Lee.
Yeah, you may get Ruggie.
That's a good pick.
Battle it out between the two of them.
Exactly.
2 minutes.
2 minutes
of added on time.
Come on, the lasses.
Can Newcastle nick a goal before half time? Cataldo's played it short to Jasmine Crane's speed. She changed Hobson. Hobson now trying to win the ball back. It's gone out 40. Through in.
It's 0-0, Paul. It's 0-0 at the minute, but both teams are not here to play for a point. They're both here for 3. Obviously, one obviously for Sheffield to stay in the league, for us to get promotion. Yeah, Poppy will come on, Jinky, at half time.
Took ownership and played the ball there. Sibley bottled the challenge. I felt there with Dobson. Needs to be a bit stronger. Jasmine Quaid's going up. Sibley's coming across now. And Sheffield United have pinged the ball back out for another Newcastle throw in front of us on this right-hand side. Sheffield United's manager's in touch also with the assistant. I don't know what for. Maybe he's not happy with something. Thompson, what's his first name? Sheffield United's boss is Thompson, isn't it? Because of Carl? I might be wrong. Lovely little play by Sibley on this right-hand side. Nutmegs, right wing. And that should go for a long, deep throw-in. Yeah, it is. Sibley wants it quick. Of course, Sheffield United's ball girls are going very slow. She's not even past the ball. Sibley's laughing. Because exactly gamesmanship going on. Of course. What's the score leading? And they'll get Poppy on the second half. Poppy, yeah, a lot of you want Poppy Pritchard on. No doubt she'll come on second half.
Half an hour. I'll give her half an hour.
Odds on her scoring the winner.
Be a brilliant debut.
Wouldn't put it past her, put it that way. Some fans are now starting to get up to Gan downstairs.
For their refreshments.
Some refreshments, as my coffee's got my card now.
Oh, yeah, and that's another thing. And our local Angela.
Oh, I can't pick the ball up.
Angela can't get her chips.
That's half time.
Can she, Lee?
No, sorry, Angela. She can't get her chips. You'll see that in the vlog. As the lasses start to walk off, now we have to mute the music because the music will play. So we'll be back with you for the second half. So we'll see you shortly. In 15 minutes, everybody. We have just literally kicked off. Dale's trying to get his free coffee and free food. He's locked out. He's having a hissy fit hour there, so that's why Dale's not here. You'll come along later. So I hope he's doing all right. It's still 0-0 currently at the moment. Hello, Callie. Hello, Tom. I thought it was a 2 p.m. kickoff. I've just got back in. To be fair, it was a 1 p.m. kickoff, which probably caught a lot of us off guard, to be honest. It's half time, so we'll be back in the next 3-4 minutes. Yeah, we're back. Hello, everyone. And Simon must be a big queue for the coffee. Well, we've got the press, so we don't have to queue, but they've actually sold out the food downstairs, believe it or not. So all the food for the fans, we've been mingling with the fans. And yeah, so we know where they are. The game kicked off. Yeah, kicked off at 1 o'clock. Tom, as you know, Michael's gone on to say we often praise body, jazz, sibley, etc. for fair and attractive football, but let's give a little appreciation for the gritty players like Stokes, Amber, Joel, etc. Can't do without them. Yeah, well said. I think for me, Leah Cataldo is no doubt the best player in the first half for me. As the Blade and Racer song starts to go out around the ground. Remember, and we've got the vlog coming later with the interviews, and do stay out, keep an eye out for that on the channel. We're also live on NFTV Extra, the football is live, and we're live on Newcastle Fans TV, and we're live on Twitch. We're live on 4 places at once this afternoon, so great to have your company, and Dale will be joining us very shortly. And of course, you've got the QR code underneath me to claim your 5 free stocks, which didn't work earlier when I was trying to share screen. And I wonder if it will work this time. It should work this time. Now my lovely voice is on there. Yeah, it does work on that. So there we go. And I'll show you that a little bit later. But yeah, so thank you for your companies. We are a couple of minutes in. I think the heavens have opened. From what it looks like, it looks there's a bit of misty rain in the air, which might make the surface a little bit more faster. It is very cold. It's still in the early temperatures of 2 to 3 degrees, I believe, if I'm not mistaken incorrectly. So let's go through the team news. It's Claudia Moan who's in goal. We've had right back, which is Leah Cataldo, who's probably the best player on the pitch for me in the first half. Centre backs Hannah Greenwood, who's coming late for Deanna Cooper. Another injury for Newcastle. It's not great that. Charlotte Wardlow is playing alongside Hannah Greenwood, the centre back. Left back is Demi Stokes. Defensive midfield, you've got Amber Keegan-Stubbs. And then you've got Lewis Joel. And then you've also got Jasmine Quaid. A shot comes in from Sheffield United. What a save that is! What a save by Claudia Moan. And Hannah Greenwood, Charlotte Wardlow, and Demi Stokes have all gone over to congratulate her. What an absolute stunning save. More people are interested in coffee and free pop. But how are you, Dale?
I'm finally.
He says he's fine. I haven't given the mic. That would help, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Did you see that shot?
Yeah, I saw there. What a save.
Too close.
What a save by Claudia Moan there. Absolutely fantastic there. But finally, I've managed to track someone down. 2 minutes later, I'm in from the
He's
coffee.
crying on about his coffee now. I'll do stairs.
I was, because I'm
You've got
cold.
the caffeine there. You've got coffee and the coke.
It's got to be high as a kite in the car.
No,
Yeah.
I've got tea. There's no coffee there.
Oh,
Well, there
Tea
was.
does have caffeine in it.
Oh,
Corner comes in and it's cannoned off Hannah Greenwood,
Yeah.
and it's in the arms
Well, you're gonna
of
get
Claudia Moan, who's kicked the ball low, but fortunate for her, simply flicked it on to Barkhouse, now trying to play to Jasmine Quaid, who's on a sprint on the left-hand side. If she can, a bit of a heavy touch there. That's a bit of a shame. Really heavy touch, but a very fast-paced start towards the second half. It's not being broadcast, Kieran says Simon, yet. So we do apologise that it isn't live. It's not our fault, but you can watch the replay of the full match tomorrow. This will be on the YouTube channel, not our YouTube channel there. The championship. Well, it's called the championship, isn't it now?
Yep, women's championship.
I think there. But yeah,
Offside.
but really exciting. Really exciting. I can hear a drum.
I wasn't.
Wait a minute. They've got a drum, but Bernie's not allowed one.
Exactly. Joe, I wasn't whinging. Were you on about?
Well, like David Lorraine was saying before, he's more interested in his coffee.
Yeah, I was, because it's half time. It's a
Remember,
half-time
Joe,
break.
Some people have to be home for tea.
Exactly. I've got to be home at dot on a certain time for my tea.
Cup of tea over a meal.
It's all a bit banters. You see.
Hashtag banter.
Bastard.
I feel like every game I've tried to watch, I've been able to on the app on YouTube. Yeah, I think that's down to with the clubs and the league. initially the Newcastle United were only allowed to start the season 3 games to broadcast themselves, whereas the league will pick their games, and obviously the away clubs, it's down to them to host the live streams. Whereas Newcastle United could bring a media team down to host it if they were allowed to. I mean, the Wi-Fi is perfectly fine, but it's down to the home club. There is a big camera following the game to my left of me, which will be for the highlights of the championship, as well as the full rematch, which will be back on YouTube tomorrow. And Katie Barker's flicked it on Jazz McQuaid. You pinched another bottle of Coke there.
Yeah. I need a drink, Lee.
That's 3 bottles. Sam, you've got 6 to beat.
What about Joe? I'll beat that. I'll beat that.
Simply, it's going to pick the ball up. No, it's gone out of play, unfortunately, with the right hand side.
Right, Joe, I'm going to beat your record, so you got to beat mine.
How long Stobbsy out for? Stobbsy's not out. She's on the pitch. Simon, no half-time subs. No, not at all. No changes from what I can gather. And yeah, that's shocking. Away fans have been allowed drums at Kingston Park. Yeah, they've got a drum down there. She's been banging up. Bernie wasn't allowed to take a drum in before, which is a bit of a shame.
Bernie's drummer, they've just given it to a Sheffield United fan.
I know.
And painted it?
Yeah, Jodie Bartle has been really quiet. That is you're not the first person to pick that up about.
Oh, lovely ball.
This is going to come to Barker. It's not. It's going to be Glad. Yeah, you're all right. There is. If Jodie, if any of her family friends, you are thinking of Jodie Bartle. We don't know why she's so quiet. She hasn't been seen for a couple of weeks, so hopefully she's all right. We don't know. I don't want to speculate what it is. Could be an injury. Who knows? Newcastle had the ball through Hannah Greenwood. Dale, I'll let you talk. I need to
Yeah, so it's back now to Claudia Morn. She's just looking for options where to go. She just plays it upfield, trying to find heels, but just goes back. Another great, good action there. Stobbs is now pressing forward. Yet again, she's been fantastic. Outside the boot pass. What a ball to Katie Barker. She tries to play the heels, but good defend by Sheffield United. And it's a Newcastle corner. This is much better from Newcastle. Much, much better. And yet again, who's the playmaker? Stobbs.
Getting a lot of plaudits there from a couple of our teammates. Played in Barker. Barker, the goalkeeper, come flying out, way out of a goal on the edge of the box at the angle. But unfortunately, Sheffield United cleared it for a corner kick, which Lewis Joel will take on this right-hand side.
At the minute, Joe, I've got 4. And 2 coffees, so that's 6. I've had.
4 bottles.
Well, I've drank 2.
You'll be flying home, never mind getting in my car. You like Red Bull? I've got wings. Red Bull,
well, the Buffalo Sugar. The Buffalo Sugar.
Lewis Joel whips the ball in here, and it's come to simply little flick of the ball up. It's Charlotte Wardlow who's forced the goalkeeper to save him. There's a head injury at the moment, so there'll be a stop and play currently at the moment. Come to your comments. Chelsea Lee Gray. Hope she hasn't gone. Fingers crossed she hasn't. Leighton and Anna on his shirt last season. She's gone. Had Jodie on this season. So if she's gone, I'm getting no more names. Yeah. Hopefully she hasn't. Stobbs is a pure engine man. Kenja, me, Emmy, and Leighton's Chris. And you don't say it, Joe. The scarves are going. I need to film this.
This is great. You're back to me now. Back to the goalkeeper. Katie Barker, great pressing again. Great pressing. Jazz McQuaid. Oh, Jazz. Just went it there. Great defending by Sheffield again. But that's another chance Newcastle should have scored there.
Great block, though.
That was caused by Katie Barker's high press there.
Stobbs picks the ball up on this right-hand side. She's going to whip it in. She does. And it's come McQuaid. And Hobson, Sheffield United.
Oh, free kick. Yeah.
It was accidental. But yeah, that's a free kick to Sheffield United on the edge of the box. And we're 54 minutes in here at Bramall Lane. Be interested to see what the attendance is, because no doubt our fans, I would probably say it's just under half of Newcastle fans against Sheffield United.
It's like 3 half full, one stand.
We're all on one stand, aren't we?
Yeah, we're all in the Tony Curry stand. Free kick.
Newcastle. Cataldo is fouled.
Joe Saisley, he was on. I was on 4 bottles of pop and can't remember how many cuppers.
Simply on the right hand side, looking. She's cut back. Cut back, and it's going to be played back. And
that was the wrong pass.
Can't clear. It looks like Amy Andrews is going to come on There's going to be a substitution in the next minute or two. Wardlow picks the ball up on this left-hand side. Going to play it at Demi Stokes. Plays it back to Wardlow. Is she going to whip it in herself? She's played it short. It's a poor pass. And Sheffield United are a little bit all over the place, just trying to clear the ball. Stops, picks the ball up and plays it back to Leah Cataldo just past the halfway circle. And she's lost the ball to Perugia. Can she backtrack? Because she's had a good first half, Cataldo, but that was a bit sloppy there. Sheffield United are building the play up on the left-hand side. And it's a good tackle by Hannah Green.
Chelsea, not Amy, Beth Lumsden is out injured.
Yeah, we've got quite a few injuries at the minute. It's not great, like.
And the attendance, Joe, has not been announced yet.
Hasn't been announced, but there's no doubt that Newcastle have bumped this attendance up by at least 500. So if I throw in,
would you say Amy Andrews is the best option, or would you put Pritchard on?
Depends who you're going to take off and where you're going to play her. I mean, Poppy can play down the left or through the middle, but depends who you would take off. I think KB's probably been the best of the front three, so I wouldn't want to necessarily take her off.
Newcastle, just be
careful.
I don't think Charlotte
really got in the game. I don't think we've really given her the service. She's been isolated, so maybe you bring Amy on. It's a bit of support for her, but I don't know. We'll see. It's unlikely that Becky will change the shape. I think if Amy's coming on, which it looks like it is because she's stripping off to get ready to come on, she'll probably play on the right for maybe Sibley. I think that's what they'll do.
There you go. That was Adam's reaction there.
Video star.
See what you did there, great point. Yet again, Newcastle are pressing forward. Sibley, yet again, like
she's not ready yet, Amy Andrews, but like his look back, I reckon it'll be the next time the ball comes out. Be interesting to see what the sub is, but Newcastle have lost the ball. Lewis Joel and is given straight back to Cataldo, and that's a free kick right on the edge of the box on the right hand side. It might be too tight of an angle to shoot, but if it's a left footer, well, Demi Stokes is going over, so possibly. So this will be, I would imagine it'll be a cross from this position.
Oh, Poppy is coming on as well. Double change.
Yeah, Poppy Pritchard makes a debut. 14. Poppy Pritchard is coming on. Amy Andrews is coming on. It's a double substitution for Newcastle United after this free kick.
This is what we needed. We needed to change up something. I'm presuming it's going to be Amy Andrews for heels and Poppy will be on for Sibley. Great, straight to the goalkeeper. Good delivery, but straight to the goalkeeper. Jazz yet again, nice and calm. She's pushing forward. She's looking for options. She should be going. Yet again, the bad pass there, wrong decision. It's now to Amber Stubbs, who's just looking around, trying to pocket the great pass to go across. It's now back to Demi Stokes.
In a weird position there, Demi, on it from
yep.
the free kick.
That's a good cross.
That in, headed towards Demi Stokes. Is she going to hit this on the edge of the box? This took a couple of deflections back to Stubbs, looking for options. She's going to drive forward, and she has a shot, which is easily saved by the goalkeeper. But Amy Andrews, Poppy Pritchard, what's your thoughts still on those two coming on?
We definitely needed that. We need to change it because Sibley has just had an average game, but she wasn't crossing. She wasn't crossing in.
Dan Collins says, "Is that a toy soldier behind you?" Look at the camera. It looks like a helmet, but it's not. So coming off is Katie Barker.
Wow.
Katie Barker for
Amy Andrews. So does that mean heels for Poppy Pritchard up front?
And 7. Is it 7 who's gone off the other side? It is 7 who's gone off. Shania Hales has gone off for Poppy Pritchard. So Amy Andrews is going to go up top, I would have thought.
So Sibley.
Amy Andrews is going on the right-hand side. What's happening here?
That's it. I'm confused because it was heels, but then it said, but it had a border for 20.
Yeah, they're giving a couple of wrong numbers. Well, heels has obviously walked off, going around the pitch. We'll come to that in a minute. The girls are coming over for a drink. We'll try and sort that out in a minute. It looks like Izzy Sibley's come off. Yeah, Sibley who's off.
Yeah.
So why has Heels walked off when Barker's come off? And Heels is off the pitch over there. Now she's come back on.
Confusion. I think.
So I don't think Heels is actually off. even though she.
KB, it was Katie Bogger and Sibley off for Andrews and Pritchard, and I think Hales just got confused. She thought, because obviously Andrews was coming on, she thought it was her. That's the only thing I can think about.
Yeah, miscommunication, and it's not the first time, because that happened early on, right at the beginning with the ref earlier on. Let's read some of your comments as they're stopping for a break because the goalkeeper's gone down
He
for
looks like a war MP.
tactical injury. Oh, you mean behind us? Yeah, well, it's not. I think it's his hoodie. I don't think it's actually a helmet. I'm not on about you, Adam. It's the guy. Michael said, based on your commentary, listeners might say Sibley has played really well. She's done all right, battled, but I think that change was needed for me. She needs to put her foot in a lot more, and I've said this on pods as well. Lots of things to make out not possible as to only club one. She hasn't got one billion. Okay, you're talking about who we're talking about here. I've lost track of that. Yeah, so do drop your a like in the comments. That would be wonderful if you can do. Like in the comments, like the video, and get your comments. Keep them. We'll come back to them.
And subscribe. And subscribe.
If you haven't subscribed, what are you doing? Why haven't you subscribed? Whichever platform you're watching on.
We bring you all the games we can, home and away, men's, lasses.
We bring every game. We're the only channel. I think we're the only channel on YouTube to actually do that as well. For the women as well, I'm on it. But Amy Andrews is on the right-hand side. I hope that doesn't come back and haunt when the Sheffield United do come on the attack on this left-hand side. And is the ball going to be whipped in? She's lost possession, but Amy Andrews on right wing. I was saying to Dave off camera, I didn't think I heard it in half time. As long as Amy Andrews doesn't come on in the right wing.
And what's happened there? She's on the right wing.
So at the moment, Pritchard is over on this left-hand side. Hales is through the middle. Amy Andrews on the right-hand side. That's how the front three look like.
I think also Hales came off because she normally gets taken off around 16 minutes.
Sorry, but in their deal. Poor goal, kick by the keeper there. Newcastle counter. This is Quaid. Now Pritchard will get a first touch of the ball here on this left-hand side. She's looking for options. She's going to whip this in. That's a great cross. And it's found Amy Andrews at the back post. Why didn't she shoot? Why didn't she shoot, man? What a cross that was.
That is a great challenge, but why?
Best cross of the game. Yeah. She's just come on. Someone who lifted the ball.
Why did you not? Well, obviously, she tried to take a touch first and hit it. She tried to. What Newcastle lasses are trying to do, they're trying to walk it in rather than just trying to hit it first time and go that.
And Sheffield United have been very good at not allowing us time on the ball.
So exactly.
You've got to hit them first time.
Simon says 178. That must be on Newcastle Fans TV. You're watching. We've got over 200 watching on all platforms. Oh man, drop us a like. It doesn't cost you now. It's just underneath. Hit that like button for us. Give us the coverage. There's no media outlets, Dana, for you.
Frustrating. This is the lasses, and this is the first time I can really see Newcastle lasses absolutely getting frustrated by Sheffield.
Yeah, there needs to be a goal. I think that's why Becky's done the change. She's done it early. Credit to her for doing it.
Oh, what a ball!
Stops outside the boost ball. Is it going to come to Hales? Crunching challenge by Hobson, who looks like she's got a bandage above her left knee now.
I don't know if it's just me, but do you think Shania's not had that explosive pace in this game? She's not. Every time they've played the ball into her, sometimes
I like her out wide.
Yeah.
Then she's got the option of one-on-one.
Yeah, maybe.
Because when you're up top, sometimes you've got your back to goal, you've got to turn. Well, she created the chance in herself in the first half, but
the lasses have got to be more clinical. Final
third. Those front three can play a central road. She might even rotate them later. Yeah. As you mentioned, Dale, Shania Hales doesn't normally last more than after 65 minutes, so we're coming up to that mark, and whether she can bring Amy in the middle, who knows? We'll see. We'll keep
that's
an eye,
what
we'll keep an eye
that's what I thought when Shania went off. I thought she knew this is about time she gets taken off. So that's why I thought she walked off. Thought it was going to be
stops his first pull. Oh, great little player. Stops for a ball, and Sheffield United on the attack. Yeah, Greenwood needs to just have a go. Keep her. Just gone back to Claude, who will kick this one back towards the centre circle halfway. Heavy touch there by Shania, and McQuaid couldn't pick the ball up. And Sheffield United have the ball in the right back position. From the strikers in our league, who would you like Becky to make a bid for? I think we've, depending on what Pritchard plays for, I don't necessarily think we need an out-and-out striker now because we've got Hales, Barker.
Oh, the Sheffield United is in trouble with the referee.
Once again,
the assistant.
It's not the first time. It's not the first time. So you've got options up top there: Hales, Pritchard, Barker, Andrews. All complete a job up top. Throw it to Newcastle, just inside our own half through. Demi Stokes, just in front of us, yeah.
Yeah.
Jordan. Leaned in that elbow a little bit there, didn't she?
Go on, Poppy. Poppy's like, hype bar, girl, come
Soft,
on.
it's soft.
Yet again, the Sheffield United player, just a little touch to go down. You just go down like a sack of potatoes. And then
Sheffield United are making a change here. Yeah. Sheffield United are going to make a change. They've just called one of their players from the side here, so no doubt there'll be a change. Newcastle just look to my left. You've still got Sophie Hayward down there, Eva Chapman warming up as well. So maybe Sophie Hayward might be an option a little bit later.
Yeah.
Possible as well. Come on, the lasses, hope the changes make a difference. Says Stephen. Team really missing Beth London's unreal. What a player. Says Dan.
Miss Alicia in the middle.
Only chance to have Mika Richards as well, 100%. Looking forward to that interview coming on the channel. And they sound like a bit of a dirty side. Aggressive.
Oh.
Lewis Joel picks the ball up and trying to play Amy Andrews through. Not a great pass, I'll be honest with you. But Hannah Greenwood is going to pick the loose ball back up. And number 15 for Newcastle United. And Sheffield United will have the ball back through Hobson.
Ooh.
Who's found herself.
That was a foul there by the Sheffield United player.
Hobson's gone long. And keeper needs to be it's just fine. Nordemon's fine on the edge of the box. Picks the ball
down.
Mm-hmm. Amy Andrews got to sit down, and the players will they come back over once more to talk to the manager? Is she all right, Amy Andrews? Yeah, she's fine. The referee's doing this. She's fine. Play carries on. So Newcastle will carry on through Claude Moon. Ref probably just going to tell her
just going to drop the ball down and play on.
Daft law. Why don't we just play on?
In the second half, I would say Sheffield have. The way I watched it, Sheffield have just edged it in the second half. Like, slightly passing at the back, it's like led to Sheffield.
That chance that Pritchard's lifted, that is a great chance.
Combine the chances that we've had. They're just like, they don't want to hit it first time. It's just like they just want to walk it in.
Right, Lewis Jones, pick the ball up here. On this right-hand side, driving forward, looking for options. Amy Andrews picked the ball up. Back to Cataldo. Plays it inside to Lewis Joel. Who a pass straight to Hobson, and then Hobson's cannon the ball off.
Ooh.
The goalkeeper, Sheffield United's goalkeeper, Sian Rogers has it. The blades come out from the right back up against Pritchard.
Oh, good turn.
Pulling her shirt. It was Olivia Page pulling Pritchard's shirt there.
She looks down on her feet. I've just noticed Shania's feels like she's just got no energy left. Oh, good.
McQuaid wins the ball outside the boot here at Pritchard on this left-hand side. Good cross again, heels.
Oh, good
Defender's
defending.
done well there. She has done well at Hobson, but again, two dangerous crosses from Pritchard on that left side.
She just looks tired. Shania's worked hard, and she just feels like a bit tired now. So I think it's time to get another.
Pick the ball back up, and she's on the edge of the centre circle. Plays it to Lewis Joel. She's coming inside. I think Hobson's actually had a really good game for Sheffield United, to be fair.
Yeah, she has. I totally agree there.
Lewis Joel
would be ideal to come on at this point to score a last-minute winner for us.
Who would be that?
Elson would have been ideal. It's a game, isn't it?
That game where you unlock, unfortunately, yeah, Casey Elson. So Jade Bailey's coming off for Sheffield United.
Even Grace Donnelly's warming up.
It is count.
Is that a surprise? Grace Donnelly up front gets the winner.
Even Hannah's warming up.
Imagine that's just like a last.
Well, Sheffield United haven't done this. Well, it's taken forever. They're just slowing the game down for obvious reasons. So 14 is on for Sheffield United.
James, the score is still 0-0, and it's coming up to the 70th minute.
And yeah, so Poppy making a difference. She has. Watch the score, 0-0, OBO. Ellie Jones makes a debut, I believe. She's on loan from Everton. She's now on the pitch making a debut. Who's the biggest miss today? Lumsden. Yeah, that creativity.
Lumsden and
possibly.
Alicia, I would say.
Yeah, Alicia Body in that midfield. Heels plays the ball back to Cataldo. Now she's driving on that right hand side, right down the byline. Cross and it's straight to the goalkeeper, low cross. Yeah, we are still 0-0. It's got to be a 1-0.
It's going to be a 1-0 low 0-0.
Yeah,
it's going to be that.
There's not going to be loads in it. Hopefully Newcastle can nick a result Go and check any of the other scores in the league whilst you're there, Dale. For like folks at home. But they'll be coming up to half time, won't they? A lot of them.
Yep.
Oh no!
Oh, what a mistake by Claudia Morn. I don't know what she was thinking there. And she's just let it roll past her. And in the bomb, that's another crucial mistake by Claudia Morn. I don't know what she's doing. I really don't not know what she was doing, Ellie. I am shocked. And it's Sheffield United 1, Newcastle Lasses 0.
Well, technically it's going to go down as a Charlotte Wardlow own goal against the side that she's just left. So what happened is Wardlow was being pressured in a left back position. She's played the ball back to Claudia Morn. Claudia Morn hasn't controlled it. It's gone past her and it's gone at the back of the net. And you have to say that although it's a Charlotte Wardlow own goal, you have to say that's a goalkeeping error quite clearly. Think of Peter Elkamil down the years against Birmingham. That's what it was like. She's still got her hands on her head. She knows it's a mistake.
Oh,
So
probably
cross
Pritchard
comes
just
in,
hit there.
and Pritchard's trying to battle with the goalkeeper. Newcastle need to get a reaction from this. Stobbs is going to have a pile drive. It's deflected, and that'll go for a corner. But my God, Shanaz.
That's sort of game, though, wasn't it? Right? Something like that.
Yeah.
It's not the first. Unfortunately, it's not the first mistake Claudia Morn has made this season.
I seen it as soon as it went past her. I went, oh no, because I knew it was going in. Like, the ball had too much pace. Amy Andrews on the right hand side picked it up. Cataldo, Demi Stokes pings it. I've got no doubt Sheffield United will now park the bus
Yeah, definitely they're going to park the bus.
of the last 20 minutes or so.
Yeah,
Got to be a free kick referee. You're all over Demi Stokes there. Demi Stokes has done really well.
Oh, go on, Demi.
Brilliant.
Demi's striving.
Going past two players. Now she needs options. Wardlow's given her the option. She's played it out to Wardlow here on this left hand side. Pritchard. What's she going to do? She's running down this byline, and now she needs a couple of options. She's up against two players. The double open. She's gone past and just gone out of play for a goal kick to Sheffield United.
Quick scores: Sunderland 0, Southampton 0, Birmingham City 1, Portsmouth 0, Bristol City, London City 0-0. Obviously Sheffield and Charlton beat Durham 2-1.
Yeah, they always kick off, don't they?
Yeah. And then there's Adam happy with that result there, that Charlton had beat Durham.
Yeah, they're always a 12 o'clock kick off, aren't they? So, my lord, what a mistake, man. Let's go for some comments. Yeah, Ellie Jones is on, yeah. Free kick, and it's going to be booked for Amber Keegan Stobbs. She's going to get the yellow card for 3 fouls. That's what the referee is saying.
Question is now, since Claudia Mon has done...
We don't know why Adele. We don't know why Diana is replaced. It'll be some sort of injury, but we'll try and find out later. Play like this, we won't win against Portsmouth. And Adele by Hannah Green was replaced her. And sorry to say, but Claudia's made a few mistakes recently, and then she pulled off practice saves. She's pulled off a worldie just before that.
Is that something
you would? Hannah. I wonder if she's picked up something in the warm up.
I would have thought she took a knock in the warm-up because she was named, wasn't she? And something's obviously happened in the warm-up, which is why she couldn't start. But, it happens quite often. So hopefully it's just, maybe a slight pull and they didn't want to risk it. Because there's a lot of games that are going to come thick and fast in it. Now, if she sits this one out, but she can be back next week, then, great.
I thought Sheffield would be absolutely sitting back and soaking up the pressure for that. Sheffield are actually going for a second lead.
Yeah, because they're going to play on the counter on the one south of the corner, but they'll be buzzing with that mistake. I mean, it's literally come out of nothing. Yeah. The goal, it's come out of nothing, hasn't it? And it's just a back pass that's unfortunately the goalkeeper hasn't controlled, and it's rolled at the back of the net, and it's you have to say it's disappointing. You see it down the years for goalkeeper. There's always one or two keepers that do that every season in the Premier League and Championship when the ball just rolls past you. And unfortunately, it's happened to Claudia Morn this afternoon, and Sheffield United are 1-0 up in 74 minutes as they have a corner, which Perugia's going to take with a right foot over there on the left-hand side, so it'll be an in-swinger. He's got a right arm up. It's played short. That was a complete waste of a corner. Why? That's the thing about short corners. They're nasty opposition, but I hate them.
Yeah. It's for me, it's like, oh, For me, Sheffield are playing like they're the ones that are actual.
Cataldo, you've got ahead of that properly, man. Ball's lifted back into the box.
We're the ones that are playing like we're fighting to survive in the league. It's like Sheffield's. Like today's performance, well, I can see they're fighting for the promotion, not us.
Stops has done really well to drive the forward. Lewis Jones looked around us. She's done well there. See what's around us. She's played the ball off. Becky's urging the lasses to get further forward. Demi Stokes is way over on that right hand side again. Amy Andrews plays the ball to Cataldo. She's cutting inside and she's looking for options. What she's going to do here to put our ball. Heels now has picked the ball up to Amy Andrews on this right hand side. She's cut back. She needs to shoot here. She has shot.
Oh, straight. Good.
At the goalkeeper.
Better by the lasses. They're not giving up. They've got 15 minutes to change this to turn this around.
Stoppages. So.
But like you can't make simple mistakes in this league because the league is so tight.
You kind
of like drop points.
But you've also got
the game last week with them saves though, so I'm not going to beat her up for that. Like it happens, you know. We just have to move on, and she's done more good things this season than mistakes. So you know, let's not get on the last just yet.
But also, goals win games if I'm scored. So it also the question has to be pointed towards the attacking threat as well. Back pass from Wardlow, which is nice and easy for Claudia on that one. Slower paced. Stops plays it to Demi Stokes, who's trying to get past the player, but she's give the ball away. But she's battling to try and win this back. Sheffield United have got the ball on this right hand side. Going to be played back.
This is not good news for Portsmouth either. Since Portsmouth are getting beat, Sheffield have got that 3 points. That's not good news for Portsmouth fans, unfortunately. But hopefully, like I say, we've still got just over, say, about 15 minutes for the lasses to turn this around. But Sheffield are just going to play the.
We're going to see another change, hopefully. Maybe get Hayward up top because Hayward used to play for these as well.
Yeah, take it. I'm surprised. Becky Hales has played nearly 80 minutes.
Well, it's not a great deal on the bench for Oxford.
Well, you got Hayward up. You got Hayward up front.
Yeah, but she's come back from injury. She's been out for a while, hasn't she? So I don't know what her match fitness would be like. And again, if she is just coming back, you don't want to risk it, do you? For the sake of, you know.
Corner comes in, floated in. Pritchard's picked the ball up on the edge of the box, and it's Hales is chasing this down, but that'll go for a throw in. Becky is she looking over? It's going to be Sophie Hayward. I think it's a double change. I think it might be Fernie as well. Fernie and Sophie Hayward have been called over, so they'll be coming on. So in the next minute or two.
There's only two senior ones outfielders left, aren't
You got like Chapman and Baker.
Yeah. They're like players, aren't they?
Well, but you still give them a run again, right?
Nah, not this. You've got to get something back from the game, yeah. Wardlow's chested balls just kicked right in the air, stops his headed it on. I think Shania Hales is coming off.
Yep.
I think she looks knackered.
Yeah, Hayward up front.
Wardlow,
then
kick, plays it to McQuaid.
Through the middle and put Hayward out wide because she's played out there before.
Yeah.
Lewis Jones picked the ball up. Good ball to Amy Andrews on this right-hand side of the edge of the box. She squared it, took a deflection, and unfortunately just fall back in the hands of a Sheffield United defender. I say the hands, the feet of a Sheffield United defender who's bombing forward. And Cataldo's nicked the ball back. But Sophie Hayward has now got a training gear off. She's ready to come on. Number 18 against a former side. Another one used to play for Sheffield United. What time will you guys get home? Probably 6 or 7, 8. I don't know. Who knows? It's not a long one, to be honest with you, from here. Good afternoon. What's the score? We're getting beat 1-0. Newcastle getting beat 1-0. Feels like every Newcastle team has been cursed this week. Well, let's hopefully it changes the next 10 minutes. A lot of love in the comments. Hope you give us a lot of love on that blimmin' like button.
It's good to see Furnace back. It's really good to see Furnace back.
Yeah, Fernie's coming on. It's good to see her back in it. Joe was telling us last week because obviously that clash with the Bramall game, that she was training and helping out as well. So Rachel Furnace come on, bit of grit. She's going to
Jazz McQuaid.
Jazz McQuaid's coming off. No, I don't disagree with that, Chaz. I don't think she's been in the game the last 15-20 minutes.
Because we went down the wings all the time. We're not playing like like passing the ball to Jazz and see if she can get them behind. It's just more. And Shania Hales is coming off for Hayward.
That makes sense. Shania
That
Hales.
makes sense.
So Furness will replace Jazz McQuaid, and Sophie Hayward will replace Shania Hales. Now, will there be a change? Who goes up top, or she's sticking it? I think it looks like Sophie Hayward is going to go directly up top. Amy Andrews is going to stay on the right. Yeah. And then Pritchard on the left. Yep, spot on.
Yep. Well done, referee. That was a deliberate tactic by Sheffield, trying to march some extra yards, going for the throw-in. Final 10 minutes. It's going to be interesting for the final 10 minutes. They haven't panicked, which is a good sign, because normally when you panic and you're 1-0 down, you're panicking and trying to get that equaliser. It's just like everything's rushed, but they're still composed. Yeah, they go trying to get the break now. Amber, yet again, what a pass.
Here we go. Hayward's on the ball. She's going to play it to Fernie. And Pritchard needs to get back on side. She is on side. Fernie's looking for options. She's flicked it to Hayward, who's going to look for options. Where's the right wing? We need a bit of width. We haven't got it. And the ball's been given away by Hannah Greenwood.
That's a free kick.
Oh, the referee's allowed to play on. That was a free kick all day long. The referee is allowed to play on. Amber Kingy stops. Lewis Joel is giving the ball to Fernie, who shoots, and it's straight.
Wrong decision there.
Yeah,
the problem with Amy Andrews on the right is she doesn't stay on the right. She goes into the striker's role. Do you think that's like out of habit, because she's mainly a forwardly?
As far as I'm aware, I don't think she's played out wide before coming to Newcastle, because I think she's always played as a central striker. So yeah, it gets some, it takes some getting used to, doesn't it? And I think we've seen there in that first play after we've come on, and Sophie here was dropping a lot deeper, because naturally she can play in the hole as well. So I mean, it might be we'll just see a fluid system on the front three, but we need to do something different. We're running out of time here.
I really thought the referee did a massive mistake there. That was a clear foul by the referee, by Amber Stubbs. And the referee, for some reason, initially give it the free kick to Newcastle, but he's changed his mind. Did you notice that, Lee?
Yeah. I mean, the Sheffield United fans weren't best pleased with these last two decisions, but Hobson got a free kick right in the centre circle. Long ball's going to be driven forward. And this should be picked up, you would think, by Lewis Joel.
Oh, come on.
No, she's beaten it. And
that is
Sheffield United down this left flank, and that'll be a goal kick.
That is shocking defending by Joel there. Shocking defending. She should be putting her head on that, Lee, rather than just letting it bounce and the Sheffield United player getting behind. Nearly, that could have been 2-0, but yet again, good defend by the lasses there.
Yeah. Not enough going forward, is there?
Were you wanted to say something there, Adam?
No, I'm just agreeing.
Yeah, there's not enough going forward. Yes, the goal conceded, but you might have conceded a wonder goal or a counter-attack goal, or conceded a mistake goal. But in all honesty, going forwards, goals win your games. We haven't scored, and that's why we're not going to pick up any points unless something drastically changes. As Newcastle can't clear, they need a bit of ping pong in the box. Greenwood's played that away to Amy Andrews now on the counter.
Look.
This might be 3 against 2.
It's three.
If she can play our passes right here.
Offside.
She squared it and
Shocking decision making by Amy Andrews going forward there. She should have released a pass there. Hayward is now played it back.
Back to Amy Andrews on this right side. Will clip it in to better cross this time. No challenges though, that's the problem. Lewis Joel picks the ball up on the edge of the box.
No movement.
It to Fernie. This is going to go on the left hand side at Poppy Pritchard. Will she take on a defender? The defender's done really well there. Pritchard's looking for options. Stops wants it. She's going to drive forward. I'll do this. And she wins a corner. For Newcastle.
Before the attack there, I don't know what Amy Andrews was thinking there. That was like literally 3-on-1, and she just carried on too long.
I think she had a lot of space in front of her, didn't she? And she was trying to exploit that and get close at the goal before making the play. But I mean, it's easy for us to see that opening up here, but she should have played the ball earlier. But in her mind, she's thinking probably let's get close at the goal and then drove a defender across before slipping in
Corner from Newcastle.
Sophie. But yeah, I mean, the defender did well there because it was, as you say, free against
Shaw whips it in. Newcastle still have the box, still have the ball just on the edge of the box. Fernie's gone long. You've got to win the header. Brave. Oh, come on. It just needed a stronger touch there from Amy Andrews. And that could have been a shot there. But no, the ball has unfortunately bounced out for a goal kick on the 85th minute at Bramall Lane. My first time on the page. Great to see you guys covering this game. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, King Swift. Appreciate that. Got to be realistic. Lack of quality up front is a big weakness, says Ian. Yeah. If Andrews put away just 50% of her chances, would be first or second.
Yeah, definitely. Because she should. Technically, Amy Andrews should have at least had a hat trick. At least should have had a hat trick, or even try and test the goalkeeper.
That one was a lot more difficult. That one. And the one where Pritchard's crossed the ball earlier, and she had time to cut back and need to get the shot off, didn't she?
Got to give Sheffield credit. They have been absolutely fantastic defensively.
Yeah, they have been very, very good defensively. I do agree with you on that.
Very organised.
Yeah, I think Hobson's been outstanding personally.
Yeah.
Amy Andrews on the right side, spins round. She's looking for a free kick. She's got it. Newcastle will no doubt lift this in long. It's a yellow card that has been handed out to one of their defenders.
Who's going to be the Newcastle woman saviour by scoring the equaliser? Adam is called Amber Keegan Stubbs to get the equaliser. What do you think, Lee? Who?
I hope it's someone who needs a goal to get them, like an Amy Andrews or someone who gets a bit of stick. Maybe Sophie Hayward against her old club. That'll be good.
That'll be.
Lewis Joel whips the free kick in, and that's come to a bit of ping pong. It was Fernie who got ahead of it. I think it hit two players, but the goalkeeper has forced into a save for a corner.
What a save!
It's slow pace, wasn't it? The header,
slow pace, but what a save! Because that's that kind of chance you're thinking, is that going wide or is it going to go in? And the goalkeeper wasn't going to make that decision and just put it out for a corner. This is the most important time for Newcastle. Lasses to get the equaliser. Push more pressure on their defence, because at the minute we're having to test their goalkeeper.
Pressure for tyres. Lewis Joel whips the ball in. Keeper's confined. She has got the punch to it. Cataldo, where's she going to go? She's going to go left or she's going to go right. She's cut inside and she's cut back outside. She's great ball out wide now to Poppy Pritchard, who's going to float this with her left foot. It's fault to Lewis Joel on the edge of the box. She's mishit her shot. She's kicked in air. And Sheffield United defenders are all over the place. That's not a free kick. Lewis is going to get up.
There's no point
with it. Sheffield United are going to make a substitution to slow the game down.
There's no point in trying to. That was desperation from Joel, trying to go, oh, referee, push down, and she just flopped down.
Coming off.
Yeah, I agree, Rachel. For the first time, they're actually getting desperate now. But like Lee said, if you don't score goals, you don't win games. And Newcastle final third for this, what I can see for the first time, has been absolutely sloppy.
We got to take your chances and we've got to create them as well. Bruges off and Edwards is on for Sheffield United, so that's obviously going to be a slow the game down without a shadow of a doubt on that. Sunderland's going to say, I think the thing with Amy Andrews is that she thinks she can walk in the ball at the net, but she's so much better playing on the wing. But our finishing over the past games is not up to standards. And Hales is our top scorer for us, is Tony. See, I don't like Amy Andrews on the right wing. I think she's actually done all right in terms of creating, but her finishing,
shocking. Should be worked on.
Clear cut. Don't get me wrong. I don't think a clear cut, but that Pritchard, that one that stands out because she's got time. She's cut inside and she hadn't got a shot off. That was the big one.
The other. It's not just Amy Andrews. Jazz McQuaid. She's had loads of chances in 2 chances in the first half. She should have put away. Shania Hales had chances. We just haven't took them. If we took them chances, different story.
We've created enough either.
No, we haven't created enough.
We've had 2 or 3 chances, but
positions we've always seemed to not get any power in the effort.
We haven't got that shot off.
Yeah, we haven't. Yeah.
Amy Andrews
the goalie.
Picks the ball up right hand side. She's cutting inside. She's doing well here. Looking for options. She needs to release it. Stops. Picks the ball up. The captain, leading by example, driving forwards. Plays it out wide here on the left to Poppy Pritchard. Step over. Defender gets a foot in. Can she get the cross in? It's another corner to Newcastle. We are in the 89th minute, coming up to 90.
I'll say it's about 3 to 4 minutes.
On the assistant referee, the fourth official down here. How many are going to be added on?
I would say 3 to 4 minutes stoppage time for this.
Everyone is forward except from Leah Cataldo in the goal.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Come on, lasses. Come on.
Lewis Joel's going to whip this in. In it comes. Headed away. It's going to come back to Joel. This needs to go back in. It's a back in. It's a high one. Fernie's got a header.
It's across the ball.
It's in!
It's in! It's
30! Get in there, Rachel
Fairness! Rachel Fairness!
She's coming to the fans, giving it all that.
It's about time. We tested them.
Rachel Fairness, take your heart out. She's back, everybody.
There's your hero right there, back from injury. If you had a ban, it would have been good because that would have been a Craig Bellamy one. Back from injury, back from a ban.
I thought for a second that the two defenders
That's what I thought.
had it and they'd gone past them.
I thought
equalised, and the mentality is let's get the ball back to centre circle. Let's go and get the winner.
5 minutes. 5 minutes looking at this win.
4 minutes to go.
Oh no, that's the first time Sheffield has let the guard down. For the first time, it was a challenging corner. Great header by Furness.
Fair play to Lewis Joel for getting that ball.
What are you doing?
Good save by the keeper. Nah, she won the ball.
Get up, man. She won the ball.
Claudia Mons come running out and she saved it. She has got her hands to it. So let me describe that goal to you one more time. So Newcastle had a corner on this left-hand side. It came back to Lewis Joel. She whips it back in with the right foot. There's Rachel Furness. Looping header. Goes over the goalkeeper. Goes over the defenders. And it goes into the back of the net. And Newcastle have equalised.
All of a sudden, the goal, bang! The lasses are just straight on there. They're like the Predator. They're just going, oh, they've got that goal. They can sniff the win now.
Come on. Amy Andrews cutting inside.
Oh, what a run! What a run!
This afternoon. Great tackle.
Tackle. Oh, God.
Offside. You're offside. I see. Andrews is doing well cutting in. She is going past players.
I just screamed at the TV. I mean, Laura says, you guys are great. I've just screamed at the TV like I'm in St James's Park. Thanks for giving us the coverage.
Oh, another yellow card.
Way!
Manager has now picked up the yellow card. A bit of disagreement doing there all game.
You don't get this emotion anywhere else but Newcastle, eh? Ups and downs.
Yeah, Becky Langley's just pointing to her finger there for the time. Obviously, there's been a couple of stoppages there. Vamos, Newcastle. Vamos, indeed. How are the lasses, Sophia? Davey, how are the lasses? Get in, Princess Sophie. Kenja, Joe. Seeing Shields go back 1-0 down. Love to see it again now. And Laura, nice comment about screaming at the TV like it's St James's Park. Right. Keegan Stobbs plays it out wide to Pritchard on this left-hand side. She needs to get the cross in.
That's a corner for Gosley.
It was. She's lost the ball, unfortunately.
Oh!
Stobbs has won the ball back on this edge. She crosses. Heads clear. Fernie's picked the ball up. She's looking to shoot. It's a drilled low, and it's a bit of ricochet, but Sheffield United clear back to Greenwood. It's going to come back on the right-hand side to Cataldo. She whips it in low, just behind. Oh, Stobbs. Crosses it. Heads away again by Sheffield United. Pressure from Newcastle. Stobbs. Not Furness, sorry.
Corner ref, corner.
Just wide. And there might be one more chance with about 90 seconds to go. But it is a minimum. Remember that, it's a minimum, not a maximum. Minimum of 5 minutes.
You got to feel sorry for Sheffield United. They've done nothing wrong this game.
As well, to be fair,
as Chris Camargo would say, because he's from here.
He's from Borough.
Well, he's played for these, haven't he?
He played for these, yeah.
Defending like beavers.
Yeah.
Defending like beavers. Hashtag. Oh, come on. The keeper's taking a long time. This is a massive point for Sheffield if they can get it.
Well, it'll feel like 2 points lost with them conceding so late. But
Got the lead going into
come on. Yas Hayes against her own side.
Charles.
Down this left-hand side at Pritchard. Whip it in first time. That's it.
And it's...
Good communication.
I think that's going to be... Yeah, no one's there.
There's it. Blocked by Cataldo, and that'll go for
right, Adam, it's going to come there. Who would you say is the player of the match?
Without a shadow of a doubt, Amber Keegan Stobbs. Her range of passing has been unreal. slipping balls to players in
Howie,
between the
get on with it,
defenders,
Howie.
between the fullbacks and the central defenders. She's looked like the only one capable of opening up Sheffield's defence today, and I think she's had a hand in just about everything good we've done today.
Referee has just looked at his watch there.
I agree with Adam there. Amber Keegan-Stubbs is my player of the match. She's absolutely incredible.
It's a hat-trick for me, yeah. It's a 3-3. I actually felt Cataldo had a good first half. I think Amy's cutting in. Yes, the chances. She probably should have done better, but she's one here. We'll chase that down. But yeah, it's Amber Keegan-Stubbs. Fernie's done well to get a goal, and it was well mined. Howard, then one more chance. Come on, let's get on.
Come on! We're over the 5 minutes now, so it's got a couple of minutes. It's been a goal and all that. It's a couple of more minutes. I would say a point is better than no points, to be fair. Exactly.
Come on, Demi, Howard. Get this throw in. Right, Howard, one more chance to do it. Switch it. Come on, this is it. Come on, it's Cataldo. She's looking for options. She needs options. This has got to go in the box. It had to go in the box.
Yeah, exactly. Field, yet again, they just passed there, thinking the ref has blown the whistle. Full time, 1-1.
Yeah, unfortunately, Newcastle United haven't picked up 3 points, but they come back valiantly towards the end. Nicked it through an equaliser from Rachel Furness. We're going to love yous and leave yous. Drop us a massive like, because the music's going to start blaring in a minute, and we'll get to the copyright, which we don't want to do.
Yeah. Watch out for the
interviews. We'll be back later with the interviews and the match vlog and all the fun stuff that happens around with all the fans. Thank you very much, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed the coverage. Take care and enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
Bye.